What's going on, YouTube? Shucks, today ain't your boy Scoob's day. Uh, check this out, and we'll be right back. I'll be back and we'll talk about it. Check this out. Yeah, there you have it, man. 36 years out here, that's the first time this has ever happened to me, man. Snapped the strap. Didn't have a ratchet strap. I had to pull, kind of just shredded that strap and everything. When they move the roll, I get a video of it. But man, I tell you, boy, I tell you, it ain't one of those dozen. Number one, they didn't put none but two pads. You saw it. That one at the back and that one in the front. They just put two pads. Normally, they put a pad under each roll. And those pads are slip resistant, supposed to keep the roll from moving. Out of 36 years, man, all I've ever did was put a strap across the back, like I did this. It didn't go forward. As you saw, it didn't move forward. That's still the same distance. It's just they slid to one side when I stopped at exit 105, got up this morning. I stayed all night, laid down at the rest area at the Texarkana, Texas state line. Got up this morning, done my pre-trip, opened the trailer, because I never put a seal on paper roads until I get where I'm going. Because most of the time, if somebody steal a roll of paper out these trailers, man, you don't want to mess with them, period. You don't want to mess with them, period. But I normally don't put a seal on it till I get ready to deliver it, because of the simple fact, just in case something like this happened, or I do what they was going to have me to do, call it at the yard, I'll put the seal with the paperwork, so that way the driver can, he might feel one strap ain't enough for him. He might want to put another strap in there. He might want to crawl over top of the rolls and go up in the middle and put straps in it, which I would prefer to do that. There's only one place I've picked up in my 36 years that will let you do that. Everybody else, just go back to your truck and wait. They would let you put a strap in front of the row, the four that they put in, and then when they're going to start their next row, when they put that first row, you can go on and put your strap in there before they come back and start putting the next four in. It's only one place I saw do that, and that was down there in Mississippi when I got live loaded and everything. And no. Up there in Tennessee, north of Humboldt. That's where it was. And that was pretty cool. But he hadn't still. They put a mat down for each row. They put a mat. That's why you have to collect all them rubber mats that you saw. But this time it's only two mats in the whole trailer. So anyway, I got off at exit 105 this morning after I done my pre-trip. Took off from the rest area, made it to the 105, gonna grab me a cup of coffee. And after I grabbed me a cup of coffee, I was gonna head on to the yard, which I wasn't no more than about, maybe about an hour and 45 minutes from that point. Left the fuel out, parked on the fuel island. Don't get mad. Don't talk about your boy Scoob. Yeah, I pulled on the fuel island. Wasn't nobody out there on the fuel island but me when I went in and got my coffee and came back out. So I did pull on the fuel island, run in, get me a cup of coffee, and came back out. Make a long story short, took off, went through the parking lot. Man, when I said some potholes, man, I just easily dipped in them. You couldn't see how deep they were because of the water that was in it. It must have rained, I guess, and everything. So they supposed to have 5 days of rain over in Texas, but it must have rained the day before. And last night, got there, the front end dipped, went up, the drives dipped, and then when I got to the trailer, it dipped. And I don't know, man. I hit two holes like that. And I looked in the mirror, the trailer, it was still sitting like that, and got to rolling. And when I got on the expressway and started rolling, I noticed the trailer had a lean to it. So I'm sitting there looking at it. I'm like, what's going on with that? And so I just kept on riding. And next thing I know, people came up beside me and was pointing, and I'm thinking I'm going through this construction, so I'm thinking that it's because of the the way they was doing construction, the road construction they were doing. I'm thinking that's what it's from, but apparently it wasn't. It had a lean to it. And I finally pulled over at exit 59. I stopped on the shoulder and got out, and when I did, I looked at it. I'm like, oh, heck, let me get this joke off the road. When I opened the door back there and saw that the roads had slid to the right side of the trailer, which is your passenger side, I turned around, man, limped it off the road with my four-ways on, and came down here to this Denny's, Garland, Texas, down there. I'm in Garland, Texas, exit 59. I pulled in here and got out and assessed the problem a little more, and that was the video that you saw. So notified safety, notified breakdown, sent some pictures to my fleet manager, and now we just sitting there waiting on them to come out and slide the roads over so your boy can get on down the road. The way it looked, I'll probably just deliver it. I don't like folks to deliver nothing that I may have messed up, and I would say it's both of us, the loader and me, because the loader, if you had to put them pads down, that load probably wouldn't have went that far. It wouldn't have shifted like it did. But when you hit that dip and that trailer leaned down, that might have caused it to slide over, because ain't nothing up under it to hold it. But it rolled all the way to Texas. And that's one thing. That's why that's why I do not seal those trailers when I got the rows like that, the big rows, because I like to stop. When I stop, I like to open that door, make sure them rows still looking good. And they were. When I stopped last night at the rest area, when I got up this morning, they were looking good, but I didn't check it when I come out of the truck stop. So I went on and took off, and man, you talking about some potholes. So it's at the 105. It sits on the north side of the interstate. Man, watch it going through there, man. Them potholes there, boy. Ooh, man, they bad. So I'm going to say that I've never had it happen before, and I done hit potholes like that, and the roads didn't move. Each one of these roads weigh 5,000 pounds. I got 8 of them on. They weigh like 5,200 pounds. So those roads should have never moved. But I guess with that dip like it is what it is, man. It is what it is. So other than that, man, we just gonna hang out here until the record driver, whoever they send in to check to move the load, waiting on them to get here. So as soon as they get here, we'll see what they're gonna do, and I'll put them on video, upload the video to it. So right now, I think I'll walk over here to Denny's and grab me something to eat, and while I'm waiting on them, and I'll keep you posted. I will keep you posted. So stay tuned. We'll see how they move it, because I tried, buddy. I tried to take some straps and wrap it around it and ratchet it, think it'll ratchet back over to the wall. Man, them straps ain't did nothing. Them rolls ain't budged, man. And the wall, the wall is so flimsy, so really it's gonna have to take that airbag, and I'm thinking they're gonna put an airbag down there in between, because you can get it between the wall and push it over that way, using the lower part of the trailer there, where the frame is stronger. But like I said, other than that, I will hit you all up as soon as they get here and get started. So stay tuned. There's more to the video. This your boy Scoob. Be right back. On YouTube, man, whatever y'all do, be careful, man. Be careful with these roads. 36 years, I've never had roads move on me. One thing being is, you don't see nothing. They don't have these mats. Let me flip it. Have these mats down. But look, my load is shifted to one side. This is the only mat in the whole truck, right here. Normally they put a mat down. Well, I'm sorry, here's one here. Well, this one, it's good. But yeah, My load done shifted. Went through a truck stop parking lot, and man, there was some holes in there. Holes, potholes. Eased through them, trailer rocked and dipped, and here's what the results is. The rolls of paper to move, that snapped my strap. Snatched that joker clean out the wall, man, and it's buried over behind this roll of paper here. My strap is. So now I just on breakdown. So now I gotta wait on them to get here so they can help slide the roads, man. Yeah, I guess if they do these 4 right here, if I can get these 4 right here pushed back over, we should be pretty good. But yeah, as you can see, I'm sorry, I got the camera on me, y'all, my fault. I'm in Garland, Texas. As you can see, it's got my whole truck leaning to the right side here. Leaning down on this side here, which is tires are rubbing now, going down the road. So, do whatever you do, be careful, man, and everything. I have my strap, but you see, the mat, there's 2 mats in the whole trailer, 2. Normally they put a mat under each row and everything, but God, bro, tell you, boy, this ain't my day, man. So I'm here in Garland, Texas. I was taking a load to Denton, Texas, to deliver up at Georgia Pacific. So our contact breakdown, so I'm waiting on breakdown to send somebody out and everything. I wish I had some knowledge, man. I would design one of those, like they got that forklift that'll go all the way up into the trailer. Forklift that can clamp those rolls of paper and pick them up and move them over without even having to do whatever they're gonna have to do to it. But man, I wish it was a way. You know what? I'm gonna try something right quick. Your boy Scoob always open for something to try. So let me try something right quick. Hold on. Let's see something. They ain't got, like I said, they don't have no mats down here, up front here. Let's see. Nope, ain't none in between there. There's not one in between there. They supposed to have this one sitting over here. That one, this one's in the right place. That's in the right place. They should have had a mat down here. This one's supposed to have been over here. It's supposed to have been packed in tight. And then this one, I never had roads moved before, man. This is unacceptable, man. But hey, never say never. It can happen to anybody. But them doing potholes in that truck stop, went through them, and I guess it's just the floor is slick. So, you know, there's nothing you can do about that. That's just the way it works. But other than that, this one need to come over here. This one is in the right place. That's in the right place. This need to be over here. This one need to come over to this point, and then that one is in the right place. So that's good. That one just need to move over. And then here, this one right here, if that's over there, this should have been here. And then this one is in the right place. And, well, no, because this row here should have been over here. So, really, this one, okay, that's right. This one here should be right here and sitting on a rubber mat. And there's not a rubber mat down on this one. See how it slid across here? This one sits here. That one's in the right place. This one is supposed to come over here. This one's in the right place. This one moved. It ain't even sitting on the mat. That's what it is. So that one come back over. This one in the right place.
this need to come. Yeah, that's in the right place. This one need to come over here. This one is in the right place. And this one need to come over here. So really, you have to move this one and this one here. This one, yeah, this one. What they need to do on these, when you get these four tight in here, they should be able to let you get on the trailer and run a strap in front of these four to keep them from moving. And then a strap in front of this one to keep it from going forward. When they put that first one on, let you strap it and leave, and then put a strap on the back like I had. But they won't let you get in the trailer when they loading it. And that's the only way you're gonna really keep them from moving. Some, you look up, but you know, like I said, he didn't have these mats down. Only 2 mats on the whole trailer, here and right here. Them the only 2 mats on the whole trailer. He's supposed to have mats on just about each one of these to keep it from moving. But as you see, that don't work right. This one was improperly loaded. I have hauled a whole lot of paper loads and went through truck stop potholes worse than what I did there. But the roads still don't move. I just don't understand it. He didn't pack those in the front tight, and these wasn't packed tight. So this is a half-tail job here on this, but hey, we gotta wait until they send somebody out. What I was trying to do was these straps and put it around the road, and was trying to ratchet the road back over where it go, back over to the center of the trailer. But these jokers ain't moving, that's for sure. But I'll be back in a minute. To what I was trying to do, when I said I was putting that little mind was thinking, you saw it, it's a picture where it's a strap up here. I wrapped the strap around that with that third one and ratcheted it around it, and then ratcheted it to the wall. And I was trying to use one of the ratchets here, use it thinking maybe if I wrapped it around it and ratchet it, it'll bring it over to the wall. But man, them big rascals ain't moving, man. The wall is kind of, it really isn't strong enough to pull it over, I guess. But yeah, I was trying to ratchet around the wrap, the roll of paper to move it over, but it wouldn't go and everything. So we're just gonna have to wait to see if they send it out and everything, and see if they got a method of moving it. I don't know. We'll see and everything. But like I said, other than that, we're just gonna hold up and wait on them to send somebody out here to see what they come up with. All right. So I'll be back once they get here and everything. This your boy Scoob. They done brought the big gun out here. Ooh, that rotator. Ooh, Lord have mercy. There it is. He's got an airbag that he's airing up, put it against the wall, and is pushing the rows over to the right. Hold on for a minute. go. He got them all in line, straight down the middle. So he's gonna push him over a little bit more, and that's gonna be it.
What's going on, YouTube? Oh man, we done made it. Boy, I tell you, it's raining. It's raining. We're here at the in Dallas. We made it to the yard in Dallas, as you saw in the videos. He had it. He used the air bag, man, a little air pad, and some blocks, and it pushed each one of the rows over into the center, so it's lined up straight down the center now. But boy, I tell you, I was wondering how they was gonna do it, but hey, they did it. So we made it here to the yard. Thank God for that. Now I'm trying to see what they gonna do. I told them I might as well deliver it, because it don't deliver until noon tomorrow, and I don't feel comfortable giving it to another driver and everything. I feel comfortable pulling it. I know how it's loaded, and but hey, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. So I'm gonna see what they're gonna do. But right now I'm supposed to show dropping here on the yard and everything, and then in this trip to here, so they'll probably put an 01 on me tomorrow, and I'll take it on up there and deliver it and stuff. But whoever pull it, if they give it to somebody else, they need to make darn sure that that driver look in the trailer, make sure it's secured and everything. Because like I say, you can't take the curves too fast. And it's none of them, like I said, there's only 2 mats on the floor. So just got to be careful out here, drivers. Y'all have got to be careful like me. Hey, just going through that pothole. I guess that one hole when it sunk that trailer when I went in it. And like I said, it's water covered it, so didn't know how deep it was. But hey, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. But let me get off here and go in and fix me something to eat. I'm tired. I'm cranky and everything. So I'm going to go in here and post trip and drop. I'm going to go in here and fix me some dinner, and I'll get with you when I come back out. We'll finish it up and I'll close this video out. So stay tuned. Be right back.
I got to the yard, gonna call and checking the load. Let me flip the camera around. The darn road and moved again. It just slid. That's crazy. Let's see. This one's still the same. So that one, this one the same. That's the same. This one here, it done slid a little, because he had, yeah, as you can see, God darn. And these rows here, man, this is crazy, man. Well, these are still the same. These hadn't moved. This one moved a little bit. This one hadn't moved. This one hadn't moved. But this one here, it had that space in between it, but it was sitting in the center. And as you can see, it just slid. It just slid over. Again. Boy, that's crazy. That road just they sliding their tails off, man. This crazy.
What's going on, YouTube? This your boy Scoob, man. I done ate and everything. I feel good. My heart is a little down. I don't know, man. The day just wasn't the day for me, man. I got a phone call that my aunt passed. Man, she works at the MCS, Memphis City School. She was cafeteria manager, and all while I was going through school, she would always work at the schools across from where I went to vocational school, and she always would feed me, man, make me come over, sit down and eat, and everything. I'm a miss her, man. My heart was kind of hurt. That's my dad's sister and everything. It was 3 of them, now it's 2 of them. And She was 84 years old, man. The Lord let her live to see 84 years, man, and everything. But I tell you, man, it was kind of hurting, and then all of a sudden this happened with the load, and like I said, you just saw in the last video before this, man, where the last row is moving. I don't know what's going on. I got a strap on it, but it's moving. The last row is moving. I don't know what's going on. Need them rubber pads down there, but it is what it is, man, and everything. But I don't know what they're going to do yet. I don't know if they're going to. I talked to a young lady in dispatch, and she didn't know, but I don't know if they're going to have me to deliver it tomorrow at noon, or if they're going to take it and get somebody else to deliver it. I don't know, but the main thing is y'all be careful out here with your loads. Make sure they put them mats down. Those mats are in the trailer for a reason, and it keeps the row of paper from moving. But this guy, I guess he was just in a hurry, man, because he was loading the trucks so fast and getting them out of there. But normally, with every roll, there's a mat on the floor. I'm sure y'all done delivered them before. Well, I've delivered them several times, and this is the first time, like I said, once again, in 36 years that I've ever had a load to shift on me. And I was talking to the record driver that came out. Me and him was talking, and he said it could have been when you hit the dip, you know, because that back end, it took a dip, man, and everything. But it's all good. It's all good. We did get it. We couldn't get them back like they were, but they're loaded straight down the middle of the trail, as you saw. I'm going to see what they're going to do in the morning, but we're dead in the water here. But to each and every one, man, y'all be careful to stay, be safe. I'm going to call and check on my dad and everything. But be careful, be safe. Keep the good Lord with you in everything you do and say. And continue to keep Scoob doing my wife in your prayers. We'll do the same for each and every one of you all. We love you. Thank God for each and every one of you all. I did have a rant video I wanted to rant about, but I think I'll put that for tomorrow and everything. I'll save it for tomorrow. And we'll do a little rant tomorrow and everything. Let me just get through the day because I'm tired. I'm frustrated. I'm disappointed. My heart is hurting. So it is what it is, okay? But y'all be careful. And we'll talk to you tomorrow. This your boy, Scooby-Doo.